Hello, everybody. It's me, Cynthia Gentle, here from ACSS, and we're continuing with our celebrations Black History Month live. And today, I am so excited to introduce to you a personality from our community. She has a lot to say, she has so much energy. Annette, hello.
Hello, Cynthia. Lovely to be here. In fact, we're right outside my house, and it's amazing because we're here in Scotland, we're here in Edinburgh, and we've got a glorious day.
That's right. That's
Absolutely
right.
glorious day.
There are not many glorious days, can I
No,
just add? Yeah. So we
no.
celebrate every single one we get.
We do, we do. We just go crazy and we just take advantage of it and
That's
we just
right.
go wild.
Tell me something, Annette. How long have you been in Scotland?
Well, I've actually lived in Scotland
Mhm.
for over 30 years now,
Uh-huh.
nearly 32 years.
Okay.
And so I'm no longer what they term an incomer. I'm part of the furniture here. So, I'm one of them.
That's right. That's right. That's good. That's good. And from where originally?
Yeah, I was actually born in London,
Mm-hmm.
but my parents come from Barbados,
All
from the
right.
Caribbean.
All
So,
right.
yes, I've got that big connection.
Yeah.
And again, what has actually happened is that I'm living in Edinburgh, I've been living in Edinburgh for a long time, but there is a big connection, Caribbean connection from Scotland,
Mm-hmm.
with regards to the slave trade
Yeah.
and all the things. There's a big draw and there's a big connection
Yeah.
from Scotland to the
Yeah.
Caribbean as well.
Yes, that's right. So, people who may be watching now may have seen your face in the newspaper last week.
Yes, I got my face in the newspaper last week, quite by chance, because I have been doing the kilt walk,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what people have now begun to recognize me by.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's all come about, and I'll just tell you my story briefly.
Okay.
Over 20 years ago, I had an eye condition, which meant that I woke up one morning and I was completely blind.
My goodness.
Yes, and so what happened was is that on my journey, I've been working with the RNIB, and it's absolutely been amazing because obviously I've had to do rehabilitation, I've had to come to terms with these sort of things. So throughout my 20 years, I've been working with the RNIB, and they've supported me all the way through my life.
Okay, wait. Let me help me understand something. You wake up one morning and you're completely blind. You
That's
can't see anything.
that's correct. That's
Panic,
correct.
panic. What?
Yes, it wasn't actually that sort of a panic for me,
Uh-huh.
because what happened was before then I was very, very short-sighted. I was
Okay.
very myopic and
All
very
right.
short-sighted. And so when I went to bed that night, one of the blood vessels in the back of the eye had actually burst.
Ah.
And so it was on the macular part of the eye, which actually caused the blindness.
Right.
So that was my journey from then to
Mm.
actually deal with it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it was what is really, really important is that when something like that happens to you, you don't shut down overnight.
Mm.
I'm fit and I'm healthy.
Yes, you are. Yes,
And that,
you are.
kind of thing. And I
Yeah.
keep saying to them,
Yeah.
listen, yeah, my eyes might be bad, but, the rest of me is still okay. Still functioning okay, kind of thing. You can't
Yeah.
even shut me up, kind of thing. But, this is why I'm really passionate about the RNIB.
Yeah.
Now, I must tell you also about 5 years ago,
Mhm.
I had a couple of cataracts. Apart from the blindness, I had cataracts as well.
Uh-huh.
And then on top of that, they had actually decided that I should have a couple of eye operations.
Right.
So what happened was I had my eye operations,
Mm.
and it was amazing. I
Oh.
had a miracle.
Wonderful.
I had a miracle. And what happened was the two eye operations were very successful, and they gave me sight.
Oh,
So
fantastic.
I've actually got sight
That's
now.
good.
So why I am so happy and I need to celebrate the fact that I have sight is that I actually do fundraising now for the RNIB. So it really is a huge story.
Yeah.
So as a way of rehabilitating myself, and I've got sight now. I
Hmm.
can actually walk around on my own.
Yeah.
I actually do go out walking, and it was actually a form of exercise. And I mean, this is very important, is that we don't get enough exercise, but it was a form of exercise just to go out walking and be able to walk on my own.
Wonderful.
So that over the years, over the last 3 years, in fact, it's a lovely story. Was that I started one year,
Hmm.
in my first year, and I raised £15,000 for the RNIB.
Wow.
So the story goes is that I was there so blown away and I was there so excited. I just said, listen, I'm going to double it. I'm going to do it again. I
Uh-huh.
love the experience and I'm going to do it again. So the following year I did it.
Hmm.
And I did. I made £30,000 for the RNIB.
Well, listen, if you're ever needing a boost of energy, a boost of positive vibes, if you ever need a little shake up, this is the person to see. If you're having a bad day, you need to speak to this person.
Well, that's not the end of the story because what happened was
Hmm.
after I did 30,000, this year has been a really amazing year for me because
Not many people will say that, but she has said it on camera. This year has been a what?
amazing
Amazing
year
year.
for me. Absolutely,
I
regardless,
love it.
regardless
I love
of
it.
COVID,
Uh,
because I'm actually 60.
oh,
I am
yes,
60. So I'm
exactly.
celebrating my 60th birthday.
And you are
And
glowing.
thank you,
You're
thank you.
glowing.
But as I've been celebrating my 60th birthday,
Mhm.
I decided, and this was last year, that I would actually do the kilt walk again
Mm.
and try to double my efforts
Uh-huh.
and raise 60,000. So that's how the story goes.
Wow.
So what happened was this COVID hit,
Mm.
and I did lose a little bit of enthusiasm. I did lose a little bit of sort of energy.
Mm.
But just about a month ago, I was having a chat with a friend of mine,
Uh-huh.
and he inspired me and said that, if you could do something in, sort of make a 60,000 in 1 year, you can do it in 1 month.
What?
Yes. So this is really dynamic. So that actually planted the seeds in my mind that I can make this 60,000 and see how far I can go in
Yeah.
terms of making it.
Fantastic.
So that was actually the inspiration for what I was doing.
Yeah.
So 1 month ago, I actually decided that we can't meet up all together as
Mhm.
we would have done it as a normal kilt
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah.
So I thought, as I live in Leith, I'll walk along the water of Leith.
Mm.
And amazingly enough, I worked out a route which started in Cannon Mills and went along to Murrayfield, which
Yeah.
is where we would normally finish the kilt walk.
Yes.
So it all worked out beautifully. And again, we had to wait until it was a weekend. And what we had to do is that we decided that we would actually wait until the 13th of September and actually do the walk.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so that's how it all came about. Is that I actually walked along on the 13th of September. I walked along the Water of Leaf.
Fantastic. So tell me something. When you're not raising funds for the RNIB, what are you doing?
Well, I'm actually have my own business. I'm a network marketer,
Mhm.
and I am a complementary therapist. So I do actually have my practice, and I do actually work in between all of that.
Yeah.
And as you know, I'm also a radio presenter as well.
Yes, yes, yes. So usually it's you asking questions, but
That's
today
right. You've
I'm
turned the
asking you
tables. Yes,
questions.
you've turned the tables on me.
What does
And
it feel like to be on the other side?
well, this is how I became a presenter.
Mm.
Because I was doing the kilt walk and I had to actually be interviewed by so many people. It actually flowed, and I enjoyed the whole process. So this is why I'm actually a presenter now, because I want to share my story
Yeah.
and my stories with
Hmm.
other people as well. And that's what it inspires me, sharing other people's stories as well as my own, and let
Yes.
people enjoy themselves.
That is really, really great to know. I love how you have, gone through challenges, how you've turned it all around,
Hmm.
and here you are.
I am indeed.
So joyful, so full of energy, and I really just wanted to celebrate you and show you off as one of our own here in
Definitely,
Scotland.
definitely.
It's such a pleasure to
Hmm.
know you, and I just wanted to celebrate you in Black History Month. We can celebrate people who were before us, but it's also important to celebrate people we are with now
Yeah,
rather than wait until it's too late. Do you
yeah.
know what I mean?
I do. I
And
do.
here you are. This is Annette West. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Okay.
Thank you.